There is a point, somewhere between this forefinger and this face, where all things meet. When my past becomes my present, becomes my future, in the split of the second hand that's caught between the tick and the tock of the time which waits and leaves and no one notices. And you can walk through the shadows at the end of these sentences, but even through the darkness, I will see your blushes, see the red blood rising in your cheeks, burn a carnation around your eyes, the same eyes I am too afraid to meet as I lead you down this path I have already walked, so that I might meet you at the point between my forefinger and my face and spill over, surrounding us in words so that we can drink and get drunk and drown, because I die as I write, but I've got 3 lives. So the first life, I wasted on a girl with dark hair who looked incredible in green dresses, and who all the words courage and comfort ran her neck like they did in some way mean exactly the same thing. The second life, that's this life. I will use to thread the needle, and my third life I will use to sew vowels and consonants into any of the bare flesh I can see, into the apple white, into the Catholic night, and into the fire. So next time you look at the stars, you'll take 2 steps back, blinking, gasping, see my words scrawled across the night, scribbled across Sirius's back, tattooed across Orion's torso, see Cygnet's perfect white feathers dipped in ink, and if you see all of that, you'll know all there is to know about the happiness that I will never find, because it's the reader, not the writer, who smiles when the work is done. Like I said, I die, but I'm not done yet. There's a billion more stars left out there for me to write on, and they wait, as ever, at the point between my forefinger and my face, so that one day I might finally finish the task I was set the day I was conceived and rest, because 3 lives, that's too many for me. Maybe too few for you. It's what you do with them that counts, I think. My year 6 teacher told me it's not the winning, it's taking part of the opponent's loss that counts. And that rang true with me as I fought with growing up, and I'm standing here now, older than when I started this poem. Though I'm standing here now, still turning past to present to future, that is the piece of my opponent I took, and I hold it, of course, at the point between my forefinger and my face that I will always remember. My friends will watch me write, because to see self-destruction, that's to know self-assurance. They recognise my words scrawled across the night, and when you do too, you'll come to realise the time that's leaving, the time that left, that will come back. And maybe that doesn't fit, or maybe that doesn't make sense for you, but not everything has to fit to make sense. That's my preferred retort to the unanswerable questions theists insist on responding to with the letters G-O-D, but not me. For the what, the why, and the where, there is no who out there. I wrote this poem when I was 19. I could tell you then, I'll still tell you now, that we're not alone. Because 3 minutes ago I told you that this is the point where all things meet. Well, now it's here, in my hometown. So finally, I'll begin. I'm James. Pleased to meet you.